The present is like a bee, sacred moments taken up in contemplation or deliberation. The present is like a holding us in an act of finesse, a flicker of certainty. The present is like a gut, compendium of self-supplied symbolism, record of deferred dreams. The present is like an urge, lacking in crispness but nourished by a replenishing ration of belief. The present is like a crest, rounded, maternal even, but with an unforgiving edge. The present is like a rabbit, a slow-motion conflagration that proceeds according to a gaseous logic. The present is like a mudflat, its valence generalized but unable to be ignored. The present is like a Valkyrie, ending constantly yet never quite arriving, buoying us to a practice of faith. The present is like a locksmith, lead instrument of an obscure and haunting orchestra. The present is like a pilgrimage, cleansing mossy rocks in a soft embrace. The present is like a discotheque, inviting us to ride the wave despite the inevitable crash. The present is like an apple fritter, the air suffused with a warmth congruent to the dirt beneath your feet. The present is like a Zeppelin crash, perfuming the air with a scent memory of slow becoming. The present is like a four-legged fawn, governed by a microbiota of pure potentiality. The present is like a Xeroxed love poem, ambiguously oriented but possessing no need of being set right. The present is like a yellowed notebook, performing a version of love, familiar, bawdy, sometimes quietly tragic. The present is like an irradiated toenail, finding the holes in our fences, nibbling around the margins of our gardens. The present is like an exit sign flickering, avoiding entanglement with varying degrees of success. The present is like a teapot freshly boiled, its labyrinthine layers seemingly a metaphor for the branching of possible universes. The present is like kites flying in the park, more prudent sometimes to be excised than wallowed in. The present is like a nameless mountain creek, airy and moist, limned with a sweet turtle shell. The present is like a quivering willow's branch, electing the future's plunder of dead and clutch of pending life. The present is like an ordinary day in summertime, its flimsy frame and bargain basement price tag calling out to our weaker impulses. The present is like a watercolor in a thrift store, seeming to subsist on the breath of intention, instinct, inhibition. The present is like a Savoy cabbage freshly halved, pulsing with neon lights, rumbling bass, and heady scents. The present is like a jocular uncle bending your ear, its movement gangly and shambolic, still wet with birthing fluids. The end.
Hawks and a Sparrow. Take note, if you can, of the story I have to tell. Otherwise, you can listen how a hawk gripping pine branches in its claws thinks. If a sparrow came out here, I could drop down, one niche before the next, and overtake him. Then a sparrow flutters at the corner of his eye, a slash of the brush, and the hawk drops down. On the other side, the sparrow sees hills slowly uncovering mist. Above, another hawk, grinding his bill, thinks, if I could soar where that sparrow has not left, I would catch him where he forgot to hide. Bringing up his great wings, he lifts off and up to where only a bit of dew shakes off the needles. Listening to the clench of a hawk's claws and the beak of a hawk grind, the sparrow thinks, if I could follow branch to branch where I have not hidden, or cut into the air that keeps no trace of me, I should drink in another morning chill as this. I would live.
Arbitrary Alphabet, Caleb Thompson. C is for Canyon. Z is for Zero Canyon. J is for Jolly Zero Canyon. L is for Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. O is for Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. A is for Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. Y is for Your Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. T is for Totally Your Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. N is for Nothing, Totally Your Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. M is for Machine Nothing, Totally Your Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. V is for Vagina Machine, Nothing, Totally Your Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. S is for So, Vagina Machine Nothing, Totally Your Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. K is for Kinky, So Vagina. Machine Nothing, Totally Your Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. G is for God's Kinky, So Vagina Machine Nothing, Totally Your Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. R is for Rad, God's Kinky, So Vagina Machine Nothing, Totally Your Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. D is for Dick, Rad, God's Kinky, So Vagina Machine Nothing, Totally Your Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. X is for Xenomorphic Dick, Rad, God's Kinky, So Vagina Machine Nothing, Totally Your Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. Q is for Quirky Xenomorphic Dick, Rad, God's Kinky, So Vagina Machine Nothing, Totally Your Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. P is for Powerful Quirky Xenomorphic Dick, Rad, God's Kinky, So Vagina Machine Nothing, Totally Your Arbitrary Only Langrous Jolly Zero Canyon. H is for Holy Powerful Xenomorphic Dick, Rad, God's Kinky, So Vagina machine, nothing. Totally your arbitrary, only languorous, jolly, zero canyon. E is for event. Holy, powerful, xenomorphic dick. Rad. God's kinky. So? Vagina machine, nothing. Totally your arbitrary, only languorous, jolly, zero canyon. W is for wonderful event. Holy, powerful, xenomorphic dick. Rad. God's kinky. So? Vagina machine, nothing. Totally your arbitrary, only languorous, jolly, zero canyon. B is for baby. Wonderful event. Holy, powerful, xenomorphic dick. Rad. God's kinky. So? Vagina machine, nothing. Totally your arbitrary, only languorous, jolly, zero canyon. U is for understanding baby. Wonderful event. Holy, powerful, xenomorphic dick. Rad. God's kinky. So? Vagina machine, nothing. Totally your arbitrary, only languorous, jolly, zero canyon. F is for understanding baby. Wonderful event. Holy, powerful, quirky, xenomorphic dick. Rad. God's kinky. So vagina. Machine, nothing. Totally your arbitrary, only languorous, jolly, zero canyon. I is for I'm for understanding baby. Wonderful event. Holy, powerful, quirky, xenomorphic dick. Rad. God's kinky. So? Vagina machine. Nothing. Totally your arbitrary, only languorous, jolly, zero canyon. What I want to say is this. The piece was in danger of becoming worse than meaningless. It was verging on boring, so I chose to go with V is for vagina to make myself creatively and altogether uncomfortable. From there, this arbitrary alphabet began to take its lovely shape as a radical, divine, bionic sex maniac. Most importantly, xenomorphic means taking a form other than its own. This, for me, is as concise a description of the human condition as I can presently imagine. Arbitrary Alphabet. Caleb Thompson.
If I even walk past her room, I am arrested by the sheer amount of inside-out underwear stuck to quickly discarded pants. There is no floor that I can see, and my head starts swimming as I begin desperately looking for any kind of island or land that I can climb onto, lest I be taken out to sea. A garbage sea. A sea of hormone-smelling wadded paper and makeup remover sheets. Endless waves of wardrobe. Clothing jumps from their fabric IKEA boxes, preferring to walk the plank to being held hostage in the mountainous Kallax. Wig heads peek above the fog of forgotten fashion. There are mugs and cans and paintbrushes hosting micro-colonies. buoyant, unused maxi pad bob among the old stuffed animals. Is that an overstuffed chair under there? This mess concerns me. No, it upends me. I cannot speak. I only point, and my eyes are spinning opposite directions in my skull. She laughs and reminds me that we are different, that the way that I decode and organize the world is mine, and her choice to do neither of those things is hers. These are my carefully curated words about the subject, of course. The way she talks about it is as messy as her space, and I would never allow even my words to be that sloppy. As a tridoshic, dual-brained neat freak, even my thoughts about this scenario are meticulously sorted and stored in clean, clear jars. I know exactly where my feelings are. I know what order they come in and what color they will leave the air. I know if I need to eat more popcorn or cake to balance it, and I have a tea that will squelch the fire. My body knows the blocking for this scene. Muscle memory will move me toward the door where I stand when I turn to say, what I want to say is, this will release the weight of her metronome, and her head will fall hard to the other side of her body, now slowly collapsing into the vast waste, newly moist from tears. The room echoes with her ear-bending wails of injustice. We are dancing to the beat of everyday life, and no matter how hard I try to keep it nice, to keep it neat, to understand the equation, to memorize the sounds for the symbols, to fill the cupboards with just the right sensory input, there is no way to organize this chaos. So, I'll move the piano and build shelves from cinder blocks. I'll arrange my supplies in rainbow order, by genre and usefulness. It will be where I put it, and I will know where to find it all.
Well, I've been trying to tell him, look, it's probably not that serious. He probably just makes her laugh. Yeah. Yeah, I've kind of been wondering about the circles under his eyes, too. Like, is he too busy pleasing Kim to ever get any sleep? Well, look, man, it's late. I should sign off for now. You too. Okay. Bye-bye.
Alphabet and arbitrary. They seem so contradictory. Yet without one, the other would not exist. Without the alphabet, there would be no words. A world with no words. The alphabet rules the words. We know the alphabet's rules so well. Letters picked from it and placed in a specific order, making words. Hundreds and thousands of words, giving us a way of communicating our meaning, our feelings, our intent. We can choose to use any word at any time, for any purpose, and say them to another human. Words we carefully lay out, words we use on a whim, or words we hurl unexpectedly. And every other human can do the same. Some words are constructed by alphabets we don't know, that are unfamiliar to us, that have other rules, which are familiar to other people, and create different sounds and structures. How powerful is that? Imagine if we could hear all of the words being uttered by every individual human at this second. It would sound like chaos, a cacophony of sound, immense. One word can feel as powerfully immense as many, like love, child, disappointment. We can never know quite what a word feels like to another person. Sadness, quiet, redundant, unique. With great power comes great responsibility. Imagine the textures of all the different words ever felt if they could be painted across the universe. Our sky may look emboldened. Golden, our sky may look distraught. I imagine words being whispered, spoken gently, creating openings for more words and meanings and feelings, and more, ad infinitum, and so it goes on. The process of communication, set free by the ruling alphabet, setting free our essence, our spirits. And here I have remembered an instruction offered to me in words. And this present feels like a hard stop to me here. I did not plan to be in this moment exactly as I am, using the alphabet I know the rules of, playing with these words in this order, an arbitrary process. This has become a fixed point in an unexpected way in my mind, as a point of consideration. I have followed a part of myself. I have entwined my heart and mind, and found a space in this moment where I am considered, and I feel poignancy, and to me I am present. And I realise I want to find this again. I want to stand on this path, follow the arbitrary, and slowly gather what I find here, and look up when the sun shines, and pick the flowers, and feel the gentleness around me.
What am I looking for? Maybe the algorithm knows. Sorry, that was a cheap and disingenuous comment. I've been thinking about this Marshall McLuhan quote a lot recently. When we put our central nervous system outside us, we returned to the primal nomadic state. Can you imagine the algorithm searching for what we each truly desired? Can you imagine the algorithm finding and bringing you a leaf? Can you imagine the algorithm bringing you a genuine expression of unknowing? A spontaneous and original expression of uncertainty? What am I truly looking for? Am I looking for you? Are you looking for me? Can you imagine the algorithm finding and bringing you a blank? The algorithm isn't looking for something to bring to me. It's looking into me to see what I will produce for the algorithm. I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for what's never been found before.
Mindfulness to me boils down to listening, turning down the chatter and really straining for what's real and what's true. It's like focusing on the bright side kid in my head. He's earnest, kind of like a young Ted Lasso, but not so white. He probably surfs some. It's a typical Tuesday night and a few of us are knocking around before bed. It's me, Marty, the stats and facts guy, and Brightside, aka Devin. Mind is here too. She's hard to shake. Yo, check it out, Devin hollers from upstairs. Mind is pacing the kitchen, fretting over our missing Sephora order. She's demanding I pull up the confirmation email so we can find a tracking number. She glares at Devin as he bounds into the room. Marty trails in quietly behind him. Guys, check out what statistics just dug up, he enthuses. Did y'all realize we've been sleeping indoors for over 40 years? Every night, yo. His eyes fill and his big grin slips sideways. He shakes his head. Fucking shelter, yo. It's beautiful. It's quiet a moment. Mind rolls her eyes. Yeah, Devin, we work, remember? Devin is irrepressible. He snaps his fingers. Dude, that's the other thing. Marty, show me that report again, brother. The balding guy in a cardigan scurries over with some printed sheets stapled together. There's a lot of bright pink highlighter. Devin is bouncing on his toes as he takes the report. Get this. We've had a job that pays like good. We're talking a living wage, bro. He pauses for effect and turns his earnest gaze on us, full force. Since 2005. 2005! I mean, what? He slaps Marty on the back. This calls for a toast. I grab some beers from the fridge. Even Mind smiles.
I find myself here, in the cold, alone, bound by these walls in utter silence. How did I get here? Somehow, all of the decisions I have made in my life have led up to this moment. I notice fear creep up. It's saying something, but I can't make it out. I try to stay focused, to be in the moment, but maybe that's the problem. Wait, it's a problem now? Great. Now I feel worse for feeling bad. Do I feel bad now? I know I feel a little embarrassed. Why? I'm just doing this like everyone else is doing this. I mean, I'm still not sure how to explain to people what it is I actually do. Not even sure I fully understand. Sometimes I'm frozen in fear, a ball of ice, subject to any and everything. Yet, even in this frostbitten state, I contort. A malleable force, slinking into every inch of this box. All of the pain, this fear, this discomfort, it's what makes the celebration possible. I guess it's akin to a modern, prosaic sacrifice. I'm an Allen in a cubicle, a Cliff in a metro bus. But do they get a party? I do. I get the party. Maybe that's why I do it. Just for the reward. No, that's not true. That's not true. It just pays the bills. No, that's also not true. Maybe partially. Do I have to do this every time? A little pep talk before I'm about to burst? I suppose so. But the more excited I get, the more I thaw. I think I can almost feel my toes again. What a yeti. You know, this was supposed to be a practice. Dare I say, relaxing? Now I'm just feeling nervous. I mean excited. My heart is racing. I miss the cold. I feel feverish. Shit, I can't believe it's almost time. I still don't know what I'm fucking doing. It's too late. It's go time. I can feel the sweat on my brow. All right. Deep breaths. You got this. Wait. Something's off. I feel like it should have happened by now. What's happening? Damn it. Why do I always feel claustrophobic towards the end? How is waiting so hard? Just focus on the breath. Just focus on the breath. Just focus on the... Shit. Are you kidding me? Shut up. Okay. Shh. Okay. Shh.
What was that? Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear anything, sweetie.
Damn it. It's fucking time. I don't want to do it.
No, I'm pretty sure I heard something.
Man, shut up. You got like 5 seconds. Okay.
like a phone. It was coming from over here.
No, sweetie,
Oh, man. Okay.
think you're imagining it.
5
Hey,
seconds. All right.
see an enemy! See an enemy! See an enemy!
2.
Happy birthday, Jan, from your loving husband. Sure, it's been 42 years, but he wants you to know that the fire is still alive and the magic is burning brighter than ever.
Shit, that was backwards.
From all of us at Sing-A-Whammo Industries, happy anniversary.
Wait, I thought it was birthday.
And may you cherish this preciousness for an eternity.
Damn it, I am never ad-libbing the outro again.
Barry, you shouldn't have. Ugh, I love it. You always knew I wanted to have a big surprise. Just get over here, big old tiger.